the language devices thing, I'm going to have to, you will get it maybe over the weekend. I need to add a few things on top of it. It's okay, but it's not where I want it to be. But let's just recap before we move on to what we need to do tonight. I want us to look at a few examples, but maybe metric level examples. I feel like the questions that they ask in metric are a bit more wholesome. So people use emotions and logic to make purchases, right? So advertisers understand this, and for those people who use their emotions, they appeal. So this is the word I was looking for, appeal, yesterday. They appeal to your emotions, they appeal to your heart. We'll see examples of where advertisers are actually trying to get you to be to invoke a certain emotion for you to take action. So maybe this is what I should write here. They invoke or provoke certain emotion. You buy. Right. So these emotions could be emotions of anger, happiness, fear, sadness, disgust, pride, excitement, etc. For instance, let's look at the security industry, right? The people, the alarm, right? The alarm systems and like in the camera in your homes and everything, they make you feel, you know what, crime is out of control. You need to have security in your home. People are hijacking cars, people are kidnapping children. You need to have these things. So they are instilling fear in your emotions. They're instilling fear in your emotions. Hey, English man. in your heart. Sometimes it's something on hey, but so KTA ya ka eng go tla batla ke kenye di-devils for ko batho ba ska ba kena fela wa bona. Yeah, so sadness, sometimes the NPOs, non-profit organizations, they use that bata ba tlhaisitse bana ba lapileng, you know, the KFC doesn't do it, but maybe if they do that, it would work better. KFC will just say, please give us 2 rands for Banabadi Khutana. And I'll be like, I've never seen these kids that you guys are talking about. And this is why, perhaps in my view, why the drive is not so successful. But there are organizations that will show you starving children. They'll say, you have food, you're fortunate you have food. There are people who are going without. How you're probably not going to do anything with it. Right? So that's that. Disgust could be sometimes, let's say, when people are doing something horrible. Okay, no. Let's just move on. Pride. Forget about disgust. Pride. Let's look at, I know you like VWs, right? If you were to drive, you told me that you like a Polo or something like that, like the VW cars. You'd be proud if and when you finally buy yourself your first car, right? Or your first VW that you really like, you will drive it with pride. So they're trying to instill that emotion. This type of a car. So you made it in life. You must be proud of this. That's cool. So that's basically the whole point of invoking or provoking a certain emotion to make it. So that you're now going to make a purchase based on your emotions. And this is why these cars, of course, they do offer what perhaps they say they do, but what makes them even more expensive is because you buy them because everybody else wants them. Even with iPhones, you're buying an iPhone particularly because everybody else wants it, and you are paying a premium. You are paying way more than you should be paying for a phone, just so that you can say, "Hey man, I got an iPhone." And the one thing I've noticed about people who own iPhones, they not only tell you that I've got an iPhone, they also tell you the price. So I got 25,000. There's not a lot of people who just say, I'm like, it's an iPhone. How to fit about the flame when I get a couple of too much. I'm on labor on iPhone, what, 128 gigabytes. And I can SD card, SD card to go. You know, there's like I got a Bluetooth, people say that, right? So it's just so that you can have a sense of pride. So these are the emotions that we are talking about. I'm going to send you this, but I'm going to ask you to be a bit more patient so that I can populate it here today. Sharp. At least I've done some work overnight. So then Rebale, so that we can the bullets. All right, let me share it again. This thing means the bullets on it. Great stuff. Now I have bullets. Man. Destroy. You can buy. So basically, they try and convince you, right? They're no longer just using your emotions for you to make this purchase. They really try and make a compelling argument.
Yes, sir.
Argument in favor of you. Product. Normal. They invoke use this word too many times now that I've gotten it. They try and strings. Strings to choose. Sorry, repeating the same thing over and over again. But yeah, this could be it. So the other ones are using your emotions for you to buy. The other ones are saying, this thing, this is what it is. Right. So these ones I've already said what they are. The emotive language uses images and stuff. The persuasive language usually makes claims. We spoke about this yesterday in order to convince you to buy. It usually uses adjectives. Can use adjectives. Let's say so. Again, a superlative is an adjective. It's just the highest form of an adjective, right? Such as new. Somebody just because it's new, I bad, could be new and
Yes.
new and improved. It's popular. Everybody has this phone. iPhone. Trusted. You know, here,
Yes, sir.
let's say trusted since 1920. Like, if this thing has been around since 1920, ke yona quality mina e tshwane le tse tse ntšha tse tse kenang.
Yes.
ke batle koloinyana tse tsang tjena bo di-Haval bo di batla koloi tsa kgale tse ke tsebang kgale le teng ha ona bo di you know, favorite. Maybe sometimes you could say South Africa's favorite breakfast. Yeah. Everybody's using it's like popular as well, right? Everybody's using this. Hussein, Mutemelemo Ojadi cornflakes. You have to have cornflakes, right? Exclusive. This one, you're the only one that has it, right? Sometimes they could say, don't tell them. They're trying to convince you to buy. It's effective. It's effective. Sometimes people would say, it's fuel efficient. This is why you see people buying small cars now. You know, but that's in gold and all those things. So this one, good, better, best, finger looking good. Finger looking good, one of the examples of using persuasive language. All right, knocking some sense into your head. Hooray. I mean, KFC tastes nice. You're not a little until 9 out of KFC cheap. I'm not the KFC. You know, irresistible. Thanks to Steers. Steers uses this. It's just truly irresistible. It's whatever. Transmorph. English. That way, transformative. It makes a difference in your life. Number one. All right, valuable, that sort of a thing. Okay, I'll probably take out the bold letters because it looks so busy. But you get the whole thing, right? They'll use figures of speech. We'll have whatever. I didn't have enough time to do this, but by Saturday, so I want us to have a look at different types of examples of adverts and then compare them. Right? If you need me to go back to the notes, you'll tell me. Right?
Yes.
Then what I want us to look for right now, the other stuff we had a look at them, like the effective use of picture, all of those things, information. What I'm just looking for today, Kay, which language do you think they have used? Which language device? It said most valuable power. Persuasive, yeah. Persuasive. Because of that valuable, they really tried to convince you to do that. And I'll show you right now. Okay. Oh, this is brilliant. It's working. Cool. Right here. Let me give you a hint. Sometimes it's not just in the words. Sometimes it's in the images. What type? Are they trying to convince you here, or are they trying to make you feel some type of way?
Emotive.
It's emotive, right? What I'm gonna hear this guy. So they're trying to make you feel some type of way, or like, hey, okay. No, I didn't know that, but okay, what can I do? Great. Okay, this one we had a look at yesterday, American Dogs. This one, what do you think it's?
Persuasive. Yeah, persuasive.
Persuasive, yeah.
Yes.
It's persuasive. They try to say everybody in America,
Drinks, drinking.
even your boss, the people that are running America use this thing for energy. Even the president, without necessarily saying it, but basically that's what they're saying. Who are you to go against them? Great. This one,
It's also persuasive.
persuasive, trusted. I don't think I used trusted. Did I put trusted in the? Trusted. I will kick in to make it since. My goodness. All right. Cool. Let's move on to the next one. Trusted by moms, right? Your mom knows best. Who are you to disagree with her? Your mom uses it. That's what you should use. I don't go to Specsavers. They come to me.
Emotive.
Why would you say that?
Because there's no persuasive words there, like whether saying we should actually.
I get
Yeah,
you.
no,
I
it's
thought so too,
persuasive
but I got
because
it under persuasive. But now that I look at it, they could be right. This woman is trying to convince you.
that Specsavers comes to her and she doesn't go to the store.
Yeah, if you check it online. So instead of going to the shop, why don't you shop online? Go there, pick your frame, pick your glasses, whatever, and then have it sent to you. It's both, though. I
Yeah,
think,
that's what I'm saying.
yeah.
It's both.
No, I think it's both because it's a convenience, right? If it's coming to me and I'm sitting at home, it makes me feel good. I mean, that's what I want to do. I don't like people anyway. I don't want a queue. So, yeah. All right. It's fine. Tasty. Tasty flake. Breakfast cereal. Everyone is enjoying it.
Persuasive.
Everyone is enjoying this. It's also tasty. Trying to say my name and not this sky one. All right. This is the biggest advert from our childhood. The big combines. I don't see them anymore. I understand. What would you think?
And that's emotive.
Why?
Like they're not persuading us to buy the big combines.
They are. You need to buy them because they're big. They're
How?
very big. They're big. They're very big. So big is an adjective. So
Oh,
yeah. They use this guy who's a character they created of a Mexican guy. So big, they write it with BEEG. So it could be a bit confusing. This one is spoke about, very obvious, right?
yes,
Finger looking good. Good. Good as an adjective. This one, obviously as well.
this is persuasive.
Um,
Emotive because they're
look,
making us
feel sorry for him.
feel bad. Yes.
Yeah. Look at the, I don't know, is it the sadness in his eyes? Looks like fear as
Yes.
well. As you can see, he's
He looks
studying,
hungry.
but he's also cute.
Okay?
But he's also cute. I don't know if it's a boy or a girl.
Okay.
I could adopt her. I could adopt, Basically, that's why. Open a Coke, open happiness.
Persuasive.
There's a feeling, yeah, happiness.
Yeah.
So it's emotive.
How, sir?
Because of the word happiness.
Okay.
You're not convinced. Tell me. Why do you say persuasive?
I think it's persuasive because they're saying when we open Coca-Cola, we get happiness. So
Yeah.
they're trying to convince us to buy Coca-Cola because it brings happiness.
I can live with it. I really can live with it. And I think if it's a question that asks you to elaborate and you give that to support your answer, they'll have no choice but to give it as correct. Great. This one,
Your emotive.
very emotive. The crying baby is always emotive. Always emotive. You know, he could die before you get to work. So text baby and then donate. Just one of those. All right.
Emotive.
Definitely emotive. All right. So those are the ones. Let's try and had I already opened? Okay, let's just see the 20. Okay, just want to see what year this is. 2016. Oh, goodness. The English they spoke in 2016 is different to the English they speak now. Okay, let's just go down. This is a metric paper, but I feel like it's better. Yeah, analyzing and advert. What can you see from this?
It's a cat.
Shoot. All right. It lacks in gardens, flowers, invisible and powerful. It hides in winter and waits for spring. Get the tissues ready for the return of allergies. What language would you think they're using?
Persuasive.
Definitely. Without a doubt. They're trying to get you to say, Manabana, you need tissues because why it's like a whole motuari allergy, motuari sinus, like so sky melao September if you from a tat. All right. Great.
Yes.
So I mean the other question they might ask is why is this phrase was it bold? Let's just say it's bold. It's not really bold, but yeah. Highlighted or however way, written in a different font. What would your answer be?
Attract.
To attract your eyes, but also to emphasize a point. So that's another thing. I'm going to update that because there's two reasons to attract your eyes, but also to yeah, that. The target market, who would you say the target market is?
People with allergies.
People with allergies. Great stuff. What company is this?
I don't. I don't know.
So it's actually
Oh.
a doctor. All right. Okay, so this would be a slogan, keep allergies away. Right, great.
Yeah.
Why would you think they did it in black and white and not in color?
Yeah.
Because maybe people who suffer from allergies don't look forward to spring because in spring, yes, it brings color, but it also brings pollen, and people are allergic to pollen. So you know what? Winter is better because when things get colorful, I get sick. I don't know. That's just me. All right, the target market, we've answered that. All right. According, how can you avoid hay fever and allergies?
So can you go back to the advert?
Sorry. Okay, I need to make it a bit smaller so you can have it. Yeah.
By avoiding the horror of hay fever.
How? How can you avoid the
So
horror?
what was the question?
Okay, the question is, how can one avoid hay fever and allergies?
We're not going to gardens.
Yeah, it's a correct answer, but not according to this advert. According to this advert, you need to buy these tissues.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You need to get the tissues ready. It's quite weird. I don't even see what the company is, but discuss the techniques that the advertiser used to convey the idea of a horror movie. Right? So it's a horror movie. What techniques have they used?
Those spiky things.
Those spiky things, right? They could be monsters.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And that movie thing, that thing for movies thing.
Yeah, the movie strip.
Another clip.
It's a film strip. So yeah. You've never seen a what is this thing? A camera film. Like you know those
I've only seen movies.
Yeah, but do you know how the pictures used to be imprinted?
Yes.
It had film like this. So when we were young, before digital cameras, before phones, let me try and search it for you.
My mom has one of her baby pictures and my uncle's baby pictures.
Yeah, she has the pictures, but she does not have the camera. Like there was a thing that you used to stick into the camera, and then you would take it to ShopRite, and then they develop the photos for you. Camera. Film strip. Time flies, man. It's just quite amazing. It's just quite amazing. Okay, let me just turn it. So it was something like this. So the photos would be here.
Yes. They also have one of my baby pictures and my grandma.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so it used to come in this. You would have it 36. My goodness, advertising. Guys. It would be something like this. So it's like a roll, and then as you pull this thing, that film comes out. So you take a picture, and then it passes the whole thing. I don't know how to explain it. Let me. I should probably play you. Yeah, so it's something like this. So you'll have a picture here. Oh, the mark. Dude. It just brings memories of my childhood. So now I'm trying to, yeah, it would look like this.
Mm-hmm.
They'll have a picture here, a picture here, a picture there, a picture there. They'll put it in some machine, print it, and then it will be like pictures of what you said your mom baby pictures looked like. They were a bit frosty, as you can remember, right? They're not like color, and the color I think was a little weirdish.
Oh.
Yeah. What? So, but yeah, okay. So yeah, okay, this we've done. Refer to visual and verbal techniques. Okay. Refer to get the tissues ready for explain the ellipsis. So ellipsis is these three dots, of course, you know. Sort of,
Doesn't that indicate an unfinished thought?
yeah, unfinished thoughts. Get ready for the return of allergies. You know, basically the whole thing just goes here like this. But if you say unfinished thought, that would be the okay. So give the singular form of underlined. Dr. Reddy Laboratories. So you just need singular for this. Okay, that's no,
Yes.
not gonna do that. Spatala. Spatala for Leo. Okay, we have 10 minutes. 8 now. To go. I think, yeah, no, I think we've exhausted this. I'm just gonna give you the notes for if and when you need them. Like you
Yes.
said.
So tomorrow
And
and Friday, I won't be able to attend class, but tomorrow I think I will. I'll just confirm with you. Because tomorrow I'm going home.
I always wonder when you say go home. Like, where is home? All
It's at Praga.
right, cool. Great.
Yes.
Ready for work. Go from learning to earning, right? So this is probably graduate program of a sort, right? Just graduated.
Yes.
Then these people, the APSA people are trying to get her. You know what? Come work for us, man. We're the best company in the world, right? Ready for Work is free online interactive initiative aiming at giving you. Okay, there's the image, but I'm trying to read here. Essential skills you need to make a critical transition from education into the world of work. So basically, it's graduate program, right? You've just graduated. You're doing well in class, but can you do well in the office? It's been designed to help you prepare for workplace, manage your money, develop your people skills, and even start your own business, right? So that's that. Looks like it's an app of a sort, you know. I don't know.
Yes, sir.
I don't know.
Or
So
an internship.
yeah, yeah. So Ki Okele is moving from the leggings to high, you know. What is this? Is it a crop top? No, I don't know.
No, that's a blouse.
Yeah, but a very informal blouse, right? Blouse you could
Mhm.
go to parties with and stuff. Now, half of hair is here. Bona Gela has made it. Suit pants, blazer. Yeah, she probably now has
Yes.
a car because Asa Chere, the messenger bag. Baba. Hey, Kamo. What is this? What is this thing? Kitty headset, Kappa. It's just where the
It's part of the blouse.
oh, is it? I thought Kitty headset. I thought maybe.
Yes.
All right, cool. All right. So basically, she's making a move. Ready, set, go, prosper. Great. Um, the language. What language do you think is used here?
Persuasive.
Definitely persuasive. All right. Okay. Let's just go to the question. Oh yeah. What type of online service is being advertised? What type of service are
What
they
type of
advertising?
online service?
Ah,
Working. Like,
yeah, it's an app that helps you from being a student to being an employed person. Who do you think is the target market? I think this one we've already covered.
yes,
Yeah, but who would you
people
say
who just graduated.
people who just graduated? Why is ready to work written as one word?
Yeah. Is it because it's the name of the thing, the internship?
Yeah, but I think it's a program, right? But I think it's done that because it's online. Remember now, you can't have gaps, right? On an advert, not on an advert, on a website. right? So it has to be ready to work like that. There's one word because the internet won't allow you to have space in between them. Then code 8 consecutive words from advertisement that support the headline. Go from earning, go from learning to earning. So we need to go to the advert itself and check words that support the headline. Go from learning to earning. There have to be 8. So it for me is, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Transition from education into the world of work. So those are 8 consecutive words. Transition from education into the world of work. So that's that. Choose one word from the advertisement that is a synonym of essential. If it's not essential, what other words can we use instead of essential?
Can we say it's important?
Yeah, it's important. I'm trying to look for important here. Yeah. So instead of essential, we can say important skills. That's exactly what I got in mind. How does the appearance of the woman support the message of the advert?
It shows the transition from university to work.
Yeah. One half is a typical image of a student, then the other half is, well, this half is longer than the other half, is a typical, stereotypical rather, image of a working person, basically.
Mm.
Discuss whether the use of the slogan ready, set, go, prosper is effective in this advertising. So this is why it is. Do you think it's
effective?
Yeah. Is it effective and how? I mean, obviously, ready, set, go would be like, I mean, it's time for the Olympics right now. So people are track and field, people are running, right? Ready, on your marks, get set, go.
Yes.
How?
But I think it's effective because it's built.
All right, let's carry on with it tomorrow, because we've run out of time. We won't carry on with it tomorrow anyway because we don't have time. But yeah, basically, I think it's effective. It shows the start. It's a race, right? Maybe going to work as a race, that sort of a thing. All right, Bonolo.
Yes, sir.
You'll let me know tomorrow if you are able to make class. If not, I won't cry.
I'll let you know, sir.
Good night.
Good night, sir.